Hi, this is Prakash here, and this is how you get this and this from SEC website. So basically, what you do is you open up Google search and search type SEC and search for filings. It's gonna open up some link. Then you go to the company search. For the moment, we're gonna use Apple. This is the first link that pops up. Apple Incorporation. You look for 10K and 10Q. So 10K is annual reports and 10Q are quarterly reports. So usually if you click this link, it's gonna load up the whole thing, SEC filing for the Apple in HTML form. But you don't have to do that. Instead, you should do this. Click on filing. It's gonna open up this page, and here also don't do anything. Just click on the interactive data. It's gonna open up a page like this. Here you can see the data all by itself. So here you're gonna download view Excel document, and this will open up the information Apple has submitted to SEC. So Apple's income statement is usually under statement of operations. Every company does it in different ways. So there you go. And if you click on this, if you somehow got to this one and it's very difficult to navigate this thing, you just gonna save it as a PDF and you should be good to go. For more details on the for companies, what you should do is go to Google and ask for Apple Investor Relations. So basically type your company name and then log investor relations after it. It's gonna open up a page. Every listed company is required to have an investor relation website on this main page. So it's gonna open up a special page. From here also you can download these things. Here's the quarterly earning report, here's the annual report and other stuff. And if you just want to have a glance of it, it's better to do so in Google Finance. In Google Finance, you just need to type Apple, and it's gonna pull up, or Nvidia. There you go. But the problem is you can't export this data. The same is available with Yahoo Finance too, but you have to pay to download this data. But you can always get it from SEC directly. Now you should own this file and this file. If you got to this point, almost 80-90% is already done. But if you need more details, then what you should do is look for a few things. I'm going to mention a few here. One of this is earnings call. So usually how this happens is every quarter, CEO and key management of the company answer questions to the key investors, press, journalists, and even sometimes public shareholders too. So this is a way to create accountability towards the general shareholders. So it used to happen like this way back time, but now it's just a audio call. So for that you just need to type the company name, then earnings call, and depending upon the quarter. So this is the way to get the official message from the CEO or the key management. And you can sort of think of it as how, so at the end of the day, even if you are a shareholder of a single share, you still pretty much own, are a part of company, you are the owner there. So you have invested and given some money to a certain company, you you would want answers from them. So from earnings call you get specific answers, but usually because of the lawyers present here, so you usually get vague answers, but at least you get the gist of it. So you use earning calls, listen to it, and you should at least listen to at least few of the latest earning calls. That way you get the sense of direction they're going ahead. Then if you want to, you should also look for uh, let's just say Apple is a consumer product company, right? So you should probably look for it's something new that's happening in the company. If they launch a new project, how the market has perceived it, their reaction to it. Usually CNBC has been very good because it provides data, insights, and commentary too. So there you go. And if you still need some data you on the financial part of it, there's three big credit rating agencies. Just like you and I have credit score, even the companies, even countries also have credit scores. So Moody's, S&P, and Fitch, all three of them give credit ratings to individual companies on their own. They audit the publicly available documents and they try to assert the company's current position in the market. So you can find the reports, you can search for S&P Global ratings and type the company's name, and it should direct you to a page. It's gonna ask you to register and log in. Please do so. Then you can find these details. Also, so if you need more data, you can also go to Wharton Research Data Services. It's going to ask you to register for the account, use the CPP email only, and it's going to send you to our CPP library services. They're going to authorize you and let you in 2 to 3 business days. And once you got that, you can log in and get all the data sets here. Oh, this, if you need more data, you should always look Fred. Fred is maintained by Federal Reserve Bank, and you can get all this data. You can download it in any form. So these can be useful to make sense of the discretionary spending, or if you want to analyze the situation of the company. And one more thing, we also have Bloomberg terminals in the campus. So this fancy machine actually costs you can't buy this thing. This is what all the investment bankers, traders, all of them use. So you should try to get hold of it. You can always find it in building number 163, room 2032, and these are the operational hours. It's a fun place. You should at least once in your life try to touch that $30,000 machine. And mind you, you can't buy this thing, so it's 30,000 per year. So you can find all this data. So I have to search on multiple places to get data, but here in the Bloomberg terminal you can find all the consolidated market data, the company's financials, key persons, all at one place. So I mentioned here the earning calls, right? So you're not gonna get any transcript of it, but you can actually get a transcript and a summary for that transcript too, the how the call went. And there are many things. I mean, you can find suppliers for that very company. The you can find equity research reports from investment banks on that company. So yeah, there you go. So basically, to sum it up, you should go to SEC, click on this. Otherwise, if you want the data itself, click on this. And plenty better ways how to read this uh, this annual 10K. There you go. All right, as we are wrapping up, I got a special tip for those who might find the 10K filing a document that seems like a very daunting, boring pile of pages at first glance, very approachable. So this is Professor Aswath Damodaran from NYU. He's not just any professor, he's a leading expert in corporate finance and valuations, and he's had a pretty huge impact on my understanding on financial documents. So Professor Damodaran has generously uploaded his entire NYU's MBA course online completely free. I discovered his lectures years ago, and they completely transformed how I approach financial analysis, starting with those hefty 10Ks. So if you're about to tackle a 10K, I highly recommend watching his video even before opening the document itself. So this is the first thing you should do actually today. This video is a great primer. It highlights what to look for even before opening the documents, providing you the right questions and purpose to guide you through these extensive filings. During my startup days, I read thousands of financial documents to gain an edge over competitions, and I believe everyone can benefit from this practice. It's a great way to handle what can initially seem very daunting. His explanations are very clear, straightforward, really demystifies the whole process. You will find the link to this video right below the description. It's an invaluable resource, especially if you want to deepen your financial knowledge and get ahead in general. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to shoot me a message if you have any questions or just want to chat more about finance. And remember, like any skill, navigating the SEC filings get easier the more you practice. So keep at it and happy analyzing. Bye.